Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome back Oregon Attorney General Ellen Rosenblum. Ellen, good to see you again. How are you today?
I'm great. Nice to see you. Thanks for having me
back. Good to
back.
have you back in Southern Oregon and here in studio as well.
Yep.
So you have a meeting tonight at the SOU RCC Higher Education Center right here in downtown Medford at 6. What exactly is this meeting for?
We're down here this afternoon for a public hearing of the Oregon Law Enforcement Profiling Task Force. The legislature has asked me to head up this task force. You know, profiling of individuals on the basis of race, on the basis of gender, ethnicity, religion is illegal. Mm-hmm. The legislature made it illegal. They've asked me, along with my staff, to help determine patterns, whether there are patterns and practices of profiling. The best way to do it is to get around the state. We're down here in Medford to hear from local folks who feel that either they or perhaps a family member or friend have been profiled by the police. We want to hear their stories so that we can incorporate that into the work that we're doing. We have a report due on December 1st, and we're taking it very seriously. Okay,
so this is very much a meeting open to the public. You want to hear from them. This is not you talking to police. This is you want to hear from the public.
That's right. No, we want to hear from the community. So we hope people will come. It's between 6 and 8 tonight at the Rogue Community College Education Center.
Yeah, right.
We're looking forward. People can come in either with a script or just talk to us about experiences that they've had, and it will be very, very helpful to us. We did that in Portland a couple weeks ago. We had a full 2.5 hours, and it was quite valuable. So, you know, it's a problem. It's not limited to the city, the big city, and so we wanted to come down here and demonstrate that we really care about the whole state and want to make sure we hear from everyone.
All right, cool. Okay, well, your office is charged Klamath County Sheriff Frank Scraw with counts including assault, official misconduct, and strangulation. It's obviously a rare thing to indict an elected official or a law enforcement official. How does that affect the process in your office?
Right. Well, that's something that we have authority over by statute, and so we take it very seriously, of course, when there's that sort of an allegation. And I think it's important because of the district attorney's offices in the local jurisdictions have to work very closely, of course, with the local law enforcement. And so we're happy to come down, not happy, but we're more than willing to come down and take on these kinds of highly sensitive investigations. As you know, that case is pending, so I can't give a lot of detail, but we're very actively working that case. Okay, certainly understand that. All right, well, today, Jackson County Sheriff Corey Falls announced that his jail will reduce its capacity and go back to 2014 numbers. You're obviously well aware of the budget struggles rural counties face in Oregon and their effect on law enforcement. How big of a concern is that to you as a state official? Absolutely a huge concern. Again, I'm the Attorney General for the whole state, and it's my job to reach out to local jurisdictions, not only to help prosecutors, but help with law enforcement. We have investigative resources that we can offer. Unfortunately, we don't have jail space that we can offer, but and I'm very sorry to hear that, especially in Jackson County, because we kind of tend to look to you guys as being able to manage well, and you have, and I know you'll continue to do that, and the sheriff will do that, but I wish it were a sign that crime was down. Unfortunately, that's probably not the reason. So I care very much, and please let me know, and tell the sheriff to let me know how we can be of some help.
We'll do that. Okay, very good. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more in a moment. Stay with us.
Thank you.
Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Oregon Attorney General Ellen Rosenblum. So I think last time you were here, we were talking about a White City-based business. I believe it was newspaper and magazines, and you guys had indicted them or were bringing charges against them?
Right. Well, we hadn't exactly indicted them, but we had brought a civil action against them, and we have now resolved that. We settled it, and we have put them out of business. So I'm happy to report that because they were ripping off a lot of people throughout the country. We were able to get a very good settlement for folks who had been taken advantage of in this magazine, newspaper enterprise of theirs, and they have agreed not to engage in this business ever again. Okay. So happy to report that because it went more quickly than some cases do. Sometimes things kind of grind through the courts, and this one got resolved quickly. So I want to commend them for that because they were willing to settle it fast. Okay, good. Well, it's one that's not moving quickly, obviously, is everything regarding Cover Oregon and Oracle and John Kitzhaber and all of this. Right. Recently, the software giant submitted a petition to you, and they blasted you and Governor Brown for withholding emails from former Governor Kitzhaber's personal account. That's according to the Oregonian. Right.
How do you respond to that?
Well, that's what they alleged. In fact, we had given them thousands of emails, and they also knew perfectly well that we have a court hearing scheduled where the judge in Marion County will be making some determinations about those emails. So I think it was just a PR ploy, frankly. We're trying to try this case in the courts, but they keep kind of going to the media. And I know you guys need some attention, but that's not really the place to try your case. So, we feel we have an excellent case against Oracle. We're trying to get compensation for the state of Oregon for what they didn't do, which was to give us a workable health exchange website. We never were able to register anybody through that exchange. So they owe us big time, and hopefully we'll be able to resolve that case as well. We're not there yet, though.
Yeah, certainly bears watching. That one will not be settled quickly. Very good to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
Very nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.